Welcome to this tutorial on implementing a Max Heap. Today, we are going to dive deep into how to construct a Max Heap data structure from scratch. This is a fundamental concept in computer science, essential for priority queues and sorting algorithms. First, let's define what a Max Heap is. It is a complete binary tree. This means every level of the tree is fully filled, except perhaps the last one, which is filled from left to right. The defining characteristic is the Max Heap property. The value of any parent node must be greater than or equal to the values of its children. Here is a visual comparison. On the left, we have a valid Max Heap. Notice how 50 is larger than both 30 and 20. On the right, the property is violated because the parent node, 10, is smaller than its child node, 40. Maintaining this relationship is the key to building a valid heap. Although we visualize heaps as trees, we typically implement them using simple arrays. This is efficient and saves memory. We use mathematical formulas to navigate. For any node at index I, its left child is at 2 times I plus 1, and its right child is at 2 times I plus 2. The parent can be found at I minus 1 divided by 2. So, what is our objective? We start with a random, unsorted array of numbers. Our goal is to rearrange these elements so that they satisfy the Max Heap property, effectively turning the array into a valid heap structure, as shown in the output here. The magic happens through an operation called Heapify. Heapify takes a specific node that might be violating the heap property and fixes it. It assumes the subtrees below are already valid heaps, and it sinks the current node down to its correct position by swapping it with larger children. The algorithm for Heapify is straightforward. First, look at the root and its 2 children. Find the largest value among the 3. If the root is already the largest, you stop. If a child is larger, swap the root with that child. Finally, repeat this process recursively on the child node you just swapped into. Now, how do we build the entire heap? We cannot just heapify from the top down immediately. Instead, we use a bottom-up approach. We start from the last non-leaf node and iterate backwards towards the root at index 0, calling the Heapify function on every node we visit. You might wonder, why start at the last non-leaf node? Well, leaf nodes don't have children, so they automatically satisfy the heap property by themselves. We save time by skipping them. We calculate the starting index using the formula, the size of the array n divided by 2 minus 1. Let's look at the code for Heapify. Here in Python, we calculate the left and right indices. We then use if statements to compare the current node with its children to find the largest value. If a swap is needed, we perform it and then recursively call Heapify on the affected subtree. And here is the function to build the heap. It calculates the length of the array and then runs a single for loop. The loop starts from the middle of the array and goes backwards to 0. Calling Heapify in this specific order ensures the entire array becomes a valid max heap. Finally, let's talk about performance. The Heapify operation on a single node takes big O of log n time, proportional to the tree height. However, building the entire heap takes big O of n, or linear time. This is very efficient and is faster than sorting the array first.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.